Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you the 5 things that nobody tells you about losing weight, the underrated things, so you should smash that like button and we will go ahead and just get right into today's video. Number 1, it's expensive. Nobody talks about this. It costs a lot of money to lose weight. There's a lot of startup costs that a lot of people never get back between the gym memberships, the dance classes, the food, the protein bars, the protein shakes. There's so much upfront cost, and fruits and vegetables are more expensive. Good meat is more expensive. Organic is more expensive. Everything that you do for your health is going to be more expensive beyond eating out. Everyone says you'll save money. You will not, because it is, unless you're going out all the time for like nice meals, McDonald's is still a lot cheaper than cooking yourself chicken and vegetables with cheese and seasoning and a salad. That stuff adds up and it's expensive, but you have to invest in your health. It's worth it. You should take the finances and invest in your health because it'll help you to avoid health problems later in life. 2, you won't change who you are. Just because you lose weight doesn't mean you'll all of a sudden like yourself or your body, because you're not going to look like that Instagram influencer just because you lost some weight. Even if you lose a substantial amount of weight, you're still going to look like you. So if you had narrow hips before, and if you had no chest before, you're not going to all of a sudden have that bodacious hourglass figure just because you worked out. Those are the results that only come from genetics or surgery. So you're not going to just get there by losing weight. And sometimes even when you lose weight and you want to be like a fitness model, well, the thing is they do specific things to sculpt that body, and you'll have to do the research that goes along with it to get that body. 3, lifestyle is everything. And what I mean by that is it goes a lot beyond diet and exercise. A lot of people are always like, you just need to get on a good diet and exercise program. But some of the biggest things that changed for me in my weight loss journey was deciding I didn't want to go out drinking with people. I had to change my social life. And also, when my careers have changed, it has helped me in different ways or hindered me in other ways to gain or lose weight. So if your weight is really important, you might have to make changes beyond diet and exercise. When I was a manager at a fast food place, I gained a lot of weight, and then I ended up doing a different job in a factory, and I lost so much weight in between a short period of time just because the lifestyle the one job was causing me to have caused me to gain a lot of weight. Now, I went and worked at an office as well, and that also caused me to gain weight because I was being sedentary most of the time. So you either have to make a major counterbalance to your working environment or your living environment or your friends' environment, or you have to cut some things out. I do not go out drinking, and I don't really have that many friends that aren't okay with me not drinking now. Number 4, most people will try and enable you, whether that's your family or your friends. They will be like, why aren't you drinking? Why aren't you having cake? And they'll be like, just one, it won't hurt, it'll be fine, even if it doesn't fit your macros. Those people are always going to be in your life, and it doesn't necessarily mean you need to cut those people out of your life, but you just need to be really firm in like what you want, who you are, and how you feel about it. So I got to the point where I'm okay with telling people I don't drink. And if people are uncomfortable with that, then they're not really my friends. Number 5, you will always have to manage your health for forever. A lot of people think once they lose the weight, they can just return back to eating however they want to. Now, maintaining weight is way easier than actually actively trying to lose weight, but at the same time, you'll still have to calculate or weigh yourself or check in with your macros and continue whatever program you started to lose weight, just maybe in a lesser scale. Like you could have a thing here or there, like a treat, but you still have to maintain that watchful eye. So it's not as simple as I'm gonna lose the weight and now I can just do whatever I want. You have to go and maintain the situation that you created. So that's why people always say don't do crash diets and don't do things that aren't really sustainable, because if it's not sustainable, you're not going to be able to maintain it. Now, sometimes we'll do like something to jumpstart and that's okay, but you have to find yourself a thing that is going to be maintainable. I like to count calories and I like to count macros. I like to count macros because I feel like that's way more important than calories, just figuring out the percentages of things that I eat that are supposed to be in my body, my fats, my carbs, and my proteins. Now, if you feel more comfortable with calories in, calories out, that's fine. That is just the study of what goes in must get burned, and you burn a certain amount with your own metabolic rate. I do like to count calories, but I have gotten to a point now where I have a certain idea of what each item I'm eating has, so I don't really count like using the fitness app anymore. I kind of just track in my head, and I'm not super restrictive, but I just try to keep in mind, like if I've already had cake today, maybe I don't need cake a second time today. Or if I've already had a plate of food, I probably don't need 2 plates of food for lunch. So I just kind of keep that respective, watchful eye. I am one of those people. I used to be a binger and a faster. So I would fast for days, then all of a sudden just binge. So I always have to watch myself that I'm not feeding myself and that I'm not overfeeding myself. So those are things that I know about me that I have to keep a watchful eye on. Maybe you know something about you, like you have a specific sweet tooth or that you mainly go for carbs, then you have to monitor that you're not only eating carbs. So that was my food for thought for today. If you enjoyed the video, it's just a short little blurb. I'll be back at you guys with more music and the meaning and more lifestyle content. I'm going to DC and I'm going to be vlogging there, so I hope you guys stick around to see it. Smash the like button, subscribe, and I will be back at y'all next week. Another video. Love ya. Bye.